Hello, this is Diane Dieterich of C3D, and welcome to Sketchup Quick Tricks. Try saying that 3 times fast. Or what I prefer to call it is stuff I wish somebody would have told me. So today we're going to talk about why you should draw your shapes with rectangles instead of lines whenever you can, especially when you're drawing architectural shapes. But let's start out with a quick little review of how to draw a proper line. So here's the line tool. And the important thing to remember about SketchUp is it doesn't know where in this whole 3D space that you are. So we're going to use these axes to help us draw lines in the correct direction. So SketchUp knows where the line is going and where we want it to go. So I'm going to click Draw. I'm going to click on this as an inference. And when it turns green, we know that we're headed out in the green axis. So I'm going to draw a rectangle using the inference lines. Click once. I'm going to go up. Look, I'm heading in the blue axis, which is the same blue as over here. So I know I'm in the same plane. Head back on green. It's going to give me a hint when it's square. But look, I'm not on green now. Up there I'm green. Click. Down. Up. It's a rectangle. It fills in. So we know that we've made a coplanar shape. And a coplanar shape is a shape that all 4 of the points are in the same axis. SketchUp likes this. So let's pretend that we're not so smart, that we forgot about that. It's a sunny day outside, we're having a hard day concentrating, and we're just drawing some lines which seem like they're all on the same plane. We're drawing this crazy pattern. Thinks it's good. Let's see, I like that shape. But let's see what we actually made. Oh, that's not the pattern on the ground at all. So just had to show you that because it's fun to do. But let's see how to do it right. Okay, so admittedly, in real life, you're not going to be drawing that shape very often, especially if you're making an architectural model. But you are going to be making rectangles, lots and lots of rectangles. So here I've started a rectangle. I'm going to grab the pencil tool, finish it up. Wait a minute, looks like a rectangle, but it didn't fill in, which if we're observant is a great clue to notice. So what can we do if we're trying to solve this problem? The first thing you want to do is just look at the shape from another angle. Voila, one of the points of our plane is not coplanar with the others, meaning the other 3 points are all on this red axis, and this point is not. Therefore, the shape is not coplanar. SketchUp hates us, and it won't let us make this into a plane. So that's easy to see here, but a lot of times in a complex model, you might not be able to orbit around to actually see what's going on. So here's another little trick you can try, which is called scientifically triangulation. So what you want to do is take your pencil tool and draw a diagonal line from corner to corner. Aha! Suddenly, these 2 planes both fill in, which means that we know that the triangles are all coplanar, even if the rectangle itself is not. And that tells us again that one of the points is out of square. Okay, again, so you're drawing one square, maybe that doesn't make much sense. But in reality, when you're usually drawing figures, there's lots of points on the screen. And SketchUp usually draws a line to a point, any point it can find, not necessarily the point that you're looking at. So let's draw some baseboard on this model. I draw across, and I'm using the line tool now just to demonstrate. I'm in the green axis, going down on the blue axis. And when I head back, look at, there's all sorts of different little points that SketchUp can try to get to. Is it going to that one? Is it going to this one? Is it going to this one? And you can see it went to the point that's not coplanar with the form that we were trying to make. If we go from here to there, it doesn't fill in. So be especially careful when you're drawing and connecting lines and rectangles in tight little areas where there's lots of points. And just know that SketchUp can't read your mind. It has to know exactly which point you're trying to get to. Okay, we're back to our triangulated rectangle for a moment. So if you're going on to continue to build a model, you definitely want to fix this. If you have one shape that's out of square, everything you build from there is going to be out of square, and you're going to be in a holy mess at some point. So stop and fix it now. But if you're just doing a quick presentation model, you got a client waiting in your office, you got 2 minutes to get this out and get it to them, can you save this without messing around? Especially if you've got a big model and it would take a lot of fixing to get everything back to square. So here's a quick trick of mine. I'm going to select this line, and there's a couple different ways to do this. You can either select it, right click, and hide it, and suddenly voila, for the sake of a presentation, again not for ongoing model making, you suddenly have a rectangle. I'm going to do Control Z, bring that line back. Another way, if you have a big model and you have a lot of lines that you want to hide, here's another trick I use. I go to Window, Layers, I'm going to add a layer and I'm going to call it Hidden Lines. I'm going to click on this line and any other lines I want to hide. I'm going to right click and pick Entity Info, and I'm going to put it on the Hidden Lines layer. Then back in the layer dialog box, I'm going to turn off or make Not Visible Hidden Lines, and it's gone away. So that's a lot easier if you have a lot of hidden lines and you don't want to hide and unhide them. You just want them all to go away for your final presentation model. Which gets back to my original point. So whenever you're drawing a rectangle, you know that it's going to be square and coplanar. So that's why I always try to draw shapes, again, with a rectangle instead of a line whenever I can. So a couple problems, like when you're trying to draw a rectangle, you're trying to get this to go up in the blue axis, but you can't make it go there. One way, quick way, just change the view that you're looking at, and now Sketchup knows that blue and up are pretty much definitive where the direction that you're moving your cursor. I'm going to Control Z. Even if you can't make that work and you want a rectangle up, just draw a rectangle where it is, push and pull it up, get rid of the lines you don't need, and you've got the rectangle where you need it. So, hope that helped. You want to learn some more? Sign up for my monthly newsletter when I send out a special tip every month. Check out my website, c3d.com, that's SEEDDD.com, or sign up for a hands-on class. I concentrate on teaching SketchUp best tips, tricks, and practices to get you on the right path, tell you ways to avoid screwing up, tell you how to fix screw-ups when you do make them, all in a fun and supportive atmosphere. Hope to see you there, and have a great day.